So today we're going to talk about packs, using math. Now, before we start, if you're an F2P player who hates the very idea of spending money on any digital game, then go ahead and turn this video off because it's not going to apply to you. Some people have this irrational hatred of what we call whales, and I personally never understood it because on some level, everyone must understand that if the company doesn't make any money, the game's just going to shut down. Like, they're not doing this to make you happy, they're doing this to make a profit. It's happened to many games in the past. So the way I see it, basically the whales are subsidizing everyone else's ability to play the game for free, and I think that's pretty great, right? Especially in this game, because honestly, spending money doesn't get you a huge advantage. I've seen other games where you can only get certain weapons and characters with real money, and basically if you don't buy those things, you're screwed because they're so much stronger than the F2P player equipment. So thankfully this game doesn't have any of that. Really, all the things you could pay for are kind of optional, and in many ways it's better to be lucky than to be rich, because let's say there's someone, like I know people who have gotten like 3 ML5s from random ass Covenant, like free Covenant summons, and other people who've been playing since like day one who have like 1 ML5, and they could have spent like hundreds of dollars. So really in this game, there's probably some lucky asshole out there who has every ML5 and hasn't spent a dime. So anyways, that was a rant, but let's go over what I'm going to discuss in this video. So basically it's really tailored for people more like me, like dolphins, who are okay with spending a few bucks in the game but don't want to just buy out the shop. We're not going to spend hundreds of dollars a month. And basically, these people want to know what's a good bargain and what's basically a scam. Like, some of these packs are outright scams, and what you get, like this one is a good example, what you get is just not worth the investment. So before we start, I want to go over this kind of Excel sheet that someone made. Props to Mask Rider, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put a link to it in the video description below so you can look at it for yourself. But basically what this chart shows is a pack analysis that shows kind of how much energy, gold, and quote-unquote worth that you get per dollar that you spend. So basically it gives you an idea, a numerical idea of the rough value of each pack. So let's go over this chart. So here you see like the energy per dollar. So if you're buying packs for energy, here you can rank them and see how you get the most bang for your buck in terms of packs. For gold, just ignore this. Like, I don't know who the hell would buy packs for gold. Just farm hunts. Get the energy for the dollar and farm hunts. The worth kind of like, it uses this equation down here. You can look at it. It kind of calculates the overall worth of the pack. And ML worth is the same thing, except it also factors in the value of galaxy summons. And basically it's calculating the value of a galaxy summon based on, 20 Covenant pulls per galaxy bookmark. So it kind of inflates the value a lot. We're going to go over that in a little bit. So we're going to talk about like each of these packs, what's a good value and what isn't. So let's get started. Now let's start with the must-buy packs. If you're willing to invest any money into Epic 7 at all, then these are the 2 packs you need to buy. So the monthly pack 1 is by far the best value out of any pack in the game. If you look at basically what it gives you is 1,100 Sky Stones, because I think it's 200 Sky Stones and then 30 Sky Stones a day for 30 days. And you get this experience bonus, which is also a nice perk, although whatever, you probably don't need it in the long run. But basically what that means is that you get 2,200 energy for $5. This basically works out to about 440 energy per dollar. No other pack in the game comes anywhere close to this amount of value. So if you're willing to spend money, I mean, $5 is nothing. Just buy the damn pack. It's the best value in the game per dollar, bar none. The monthly pack 2 is also really good, although it's double the price at $10 a month. But you get 400 Sky Stones, 70 energy a day for 30 days, so 2,100 energy and 5% more gold, and everyone's always starved for gold. So this is a slightly worse value, but it's still about 290 energy per dollar. This is the second best pack in the game in terms of energy per dollar, and it's still pretty cheap. Now, I used to be a pretty serious World of Warcraft player, so buying these two is a no-brainer to me because I've kind of been conditioned to accept $15 a month. I think WoW is free to play now, but back then you had to pay $15 a month just to play it. So to me, I just consider it the same thing. You pay $15 a month for the right to play the game, and you get a bunch of these bonuses. So those two are absolute must-buys. Now there's kind of the packs that I already bought, so I don't see them anymore, so I'll just put up a little image of it. But you have the Welcome Pack and the various Rank Up packs. The Rank Up Pack 3 actually came out and it doesn't exist on the chart, but it's a pretty good value too. So the Welcome Pack is kind of garbage. I think it's just meant to be really cheap and get your feet wet into spending money in the game. So you can kind of ignore that pack. I mean, you get about 60 energy per dollar and you get 10 Covenant bookmarks and a few penguins. It's pretty useless, but it's $3, so if you want to buy it, fine. The Rank Up Pack 1 is $30, and you just get 3,000 Sky Stones. Now, nothing else, but the thing is, in terms of Sky Stones per dollar, that's probably one of the best bulk packs you can ever buy. So that works to about 6,000 energy, because obviously you can buy energy with Sky Stones, and it works out to about 200 energy per dollar. So that's pretty solid, and that's actually the third best pack in the game in terms of energy per dollar. So if you're willing to kind of go past the monthly packs, I would say that's the best deal as well. Otherwise, just stick with the monthly packs. The Rank Up Pack 2 is significantly worse in terms of energy per dollar. So you get 3,200 Sky Stones, which is about 6,400 energy, and you get about 128 energy per dollar, so about half the value. But you do get 5 Galaxy bookmarks. So in terms of ML worth, if you look at the chart, because it values Galaxy bookmarks very highly, the overall value is very high. Although I kind of take ML worth with a grain of salt, because I mean, obviously it wasn't worth it if you get like an Arrowell or something stupid like that. But still, all the Rank Up packs are solid buys. You would definitely pick them up before you even think about buying any other pack in the game. So basically, if you're like a very small dolphin, but you're willing to spend up to like, I don't know, like 50, $100 in the game total, then buy the monthly packs and then buy some of the Rank Up packs. Now let's go into some of these other packs that stay around for a while. So the monthly summon pack looks very appealing, right? You can get a whole bunch of Covenant bookmarks, Sky Stones, and if you buy this, the first time you buy per month, you get like a free 4 or 5 star summon ticket. The 4 to 5 star summon tickets are a scam. You almost always get a dupe 4 star, so don't let yourself be enticed by that. It's pretty garbage. So both of these packs with the price in terms of energy per dollar are pretty freaking bad. It's about 60 energy per dollar. So the first one will net you about 1,800 energy. The second one will net you about 6,000 energy. But the damn thing costs $100. And really, if you converted all these Sky Stones to bookmarks, you get about 150 plus, so about 220 bookmarks, maybe 40 something pulls. Let me tell you, I've gotten 40 pulls before and gotten nothing but 3 stars. So think of how bad you'll feel if you spend $100 and you get absolutely nothing. In general, I would say that these two packs are complete avoids unless you have a shit ton of money or something. But in general, just don't buy these if you're a dolphin. If you're a turbo whale, you're not going to listen to me anyway. You're just going to buy out the shop. But if you're like a reasonably economical person, do not ever buy these two packs. The gold pack, again, it's the same as the monthly summon pack, except you get 2.5 million gold instead of 70 bookmarks. I would much rather have 70 bookmarks than 2.5 mil gold. This is a terrible, terrible deal to me. In terms of energy per dollar, it's the same, but just farm hunts for gold. You're going to be doing that for an eternity anyway. Basically assume that this pack is garbage. Now the leaf pack, like these are pretty popular. I don't know how so many people have energy problems. They must be doing hunts literally all day, every day. But as you can see, if you look at my mailbox, I have like so much energy, especially with this Santa event. And I feel like I play all the goddamn time. So I don't know what the hell other people are doing. Everyone must be like a turbo whale or something, because I feel like I play like 2-3 hours a day at least, and I never run out of energy. But if you really need this, the value is better than the monthly packs. You get about 780 energy out of this one, and 2600 energy out of this one. And the energy per dollar for this is about 78, and this one is 88. So it's a lot better than the monthly pack. Still nowhere close to like these monthly packs. I mean, it's a lot better than the monthly summon pack. But in general, I would say avoid these as well. I mean, I think they try to get you by making it seem like it's not that much money. It's like, oh, whatever. It's $10, I'll just buy it. But if you think about it, 6 leaves is 24 hunts. Like, do we want to spend $10 to do 24 hunts? I mean, that's up to you. So if you're really starved for energy and you're super addicted to the game, you can't stop, go ahead and buy it. But I'm just going to go ahead and say it's not a great deal. Charm packs. I mean, yeah, just don't buy this. I mean, in terms of energy per dollar, I mean, you can probably calculate it's not that much. And it's probably, actually, it's exactly the same as the monthly summon pack, 900 Sky Stones. And actually, it's the same price as well. So it's 60 energy per dollar, not that great, and you get 20 charms. Honestly, like, just farm adventure and use fodder. Like, charms aren't that important. You could just use the crappy equipment you get farming nonstop as de facto charms. So I would say never buy this one as well. Now let's go to the special event packs. Now the skin pack is going to stay around for a while. This one's obviously a no buy unless you care about skins. I'm not even going to discuss this. This gives you really no advantage other than changing the skin of your character, so that's a no-brainer that you wouldn't buy this one. Now these holiday packs, now this is something that we had talked about. So obviously these aren't really on the chart because they're kind of like actually no, I think it's the same as the special pack too. So you get 50 leaves, 3 million gold, 70 bookmarks, 1500 crystals, and 10 galaxy bookmarks. So this one is actually, if you're, I mean, $100 is a bit steep, so it's hard to say that it's like the deal of the century or anything. But if you factor in the galaxy bookmarks and the mosaic, it is infinitely better than the monthly summon pack, which is the same price, because this is just 3,000 sky stones and 70 bookmarks. On the holiday pack, you get 1,500 less sky stones, but you get 3 molas, 50 leaves, 3 million gold, 10 galaxy bookmarks. Like, this is a tremendous deal if you're willing to spend $100 on this game, and I'll probably end up buying these. These are the kind of packs where I do kind of say like, you know, it's expensive, but it's worth it. I mean, so I'll probably end up buying this one. This one is a decent deal as well, but nowhere close to this one because you don't get the 10 galaxy bookmarks. Again, I think these are kind of scams. The 4 to 5 star hero tickets, you almost never get anything useful out of it. But this one, in terms of energy per dollar, I mean, let's look at it. It's the same as a special pack 2. So it's about 70 energy per dollar, which doesn't sound great. But when you factor in the ML worth, if you look all the way to the right, basically it's the best value per dollar pack in the game. Although again, that's highly subjective because it depends a lot on what you end up getting from these galaxy bookmarks. But I would say that if you're ever going to be willing to buy this piece of crap, then just wait till they release these. It's not pretty common. I think the last time was with the Seaside banner, but just wait and buy this pack. It's actually not that bad. So another pack that isn't out right now that I want to talk about is sometimes they have equipment packs, artifact packs, penguin packs, these like random, like I feel like these kind of like change out every once in a while. Just assume that all of those are garbage deals. Don't buy them. They're all trash and they're kind of like trap packs. They're not good deals. Now I want to talk about 2 packs that are actually very interesting to me, and I think a lot of people get kind of tricked by these. So we have the Mystic packs. These are the true whale packs. This is where the whales really get the advantage. And then we have these Moonlight packs, which are time limited and they don't come out very often, but I feel like this is a big money maker for them. These are not the deal. And I'm going to explain to you why. The Moonlight pack is not a good deal. The Mystic pack is a great deal. It's expensive, but if you're going to be a whale, this is a great deal. Now, I haven't been in school for a while, but I still remember some math, so I think you have to kind of look at like I forget what it's called, like binomial probability or something like that. But basically, how you want to look at it is this. To get a 100% chance to get an ML5, because of the fact the Mystic banner has a pity, basically you need to buy 7 Mystic packs. And you wouldn't really need to do that because you're also getting them through Guild Wars and the shop and stuff. But if you were going to get it straight through Mystic packs, you need to buy 7 of them. And you have a 100% chance to get an ML5 and 200 chances at getting it before then, along with good ML4s, good Nat 5s, and good artifacts. So yeah, if you buy these, you're eventually definitely going to get an ML5. If you buy this, you might buy 100 of these and never get an ML5. So I did a little bit of math and using binomial probability, if that's even what it's called. And basically, let's look at some of the mathematics of this. So here, with a Mystic pack, you have a 100% chance of getting an ML5 for $700, which is steep, right? That's steep, but at least it's 100%. How much does it cost to get a 100% chance of getting an ML5 through a Moonlight pack? Well, the answer to that is infinity, because technically you can never guarantee 100%. But let's assume that 99% chance is equivalent to 100%, unless you're that really unlucky asshole that gets stuck in the 1%. To have a 100 or a 99% chance at an ML5 through Galaxy summons, you have to do about 185 pulls. So if you wanted to buy 185 pulls worth of Moonlight packs, which isn't possible anyway, but if you could, it would cost you $9,250. So I know that's very complicated math, but what number is bigger? 9,250 or 700? Well, 9,250 is a lot higher, so the Mystic pack is a better deal. But let's say you feel lucky. How many Moonlight packs do you have to buy to have a 50% chance of pulling an ML5, given that it's a 2.5% chance every individual pull? So to have a 50% chance to get an ML5, you need to do about 28 pulls. So if you bought 28 pulls worth of Moonlight packs, that would be $1,400. So for double the price of a Mystic pack, you have a 50% chance instead of a 100% chance, and you don't get the good stuff in between that you might get from the Mystic banners. So pretty much the conclusion here is don't get scammed by these Moonlight packs. The good thing about it is you also do get 1,500 Sky Stones, but I mean you also get 1,200 Sky Stones here. So I mean, if you want to buy the Moonlight packs, let's look at what the chart says. The chart says that because it values ML worth so high, the Moonlight packs are actually pretty high in terms of overall value, 258. But still, I mean, without that, the energy per dollar is only 60. I mean, nothing else about it is good other than the chance at an ML5. So I have bought, I think, 2 of these on my account, and I'm going to tell you, I got a dupe Assassin Coley, and I think an Arrowell from the 2 Moonlight packs I bought. So what usually ends up happening is you buy this pack, you're super excited, you pull, and then you get some really shitty 3-star, and then you're like, I basically paid $50 for an Arrowell, or I don't know, like a Harado or something like that. It's going to piss you off. Just don't do it. At least with the Mystic pack, if you buy it, there's always constant progress. Even if you fail every one of these pulls, at least you got 14% of the way there. There's some progress even in failure with a Mystic pack. Whereas for this, you can buy, if you're really, really unlucky, you could theoretically buy 1,000 of these and get absolutely nothing good. So in terms of whaling, the real whales that I know, they just buy out the Mystic pack every month. You can only buy 3 of them a month unless you want to clear out these. All the lower ones are always worse value. But if you buy this out every single month, basically what happens is you spend $300 a month and you're guaranteed every new ML5 that comes out. Now, the vast majority of people are not going to be willing to spend $300 a month on Epic 7, but I'm saying that if you were, this is the best way to go about it. You're not going to do this and get Galaxy bookmarks by doing a million Covenant summons. The value in terms of getting ML5s, this is the most reasonable shot at an ML5. Basically, this pack values an ML5 at $700, and all the other packs, it's like 5K plus at best to have a decent shot at an ML5. And you can't guarantee which one you're getting the way you can with a Mystic pack. So, yeah, I hope that kind of helped you. Basically, the conclusion of this video is that if you're not willing to spend a lot of money on this game, buy the 2 monthly packs because they're tremendous deals. And basically, every other pack in the game, other than maybe the special limited edition holiday pack 2s, are a terrible deal, and never buy them. And then if you're willing to be a whale to get every ML5 in the game, the only pack you should be buying is the Mystic Pack, Pack 4. So basically, if you're a whale, buy this out every month. For everyone else, buy these 2 every month. And then occasionally, if you're willing to, buy the special pack 2s when they come out every like 6 months. So I feel like this kind of pack comes up maybe like 2-3 times a year. So if you were a Dolphin, you'd end up spending like $15 a month times 12, so $180 a year. And then you would buy this, so it ended up being like anywhere from $180 to like $380, $480, depending on how many of these holiday packs you buy. And this will fix a lot of your energy problems, by the way. So I feel like if you're not even willing to support the company $15 a month, you really have no right to be complaining about energy. I mean, again, they need to make money somehow, or their developers are not going to be able to feed their families, and they're going to shut the damn game down. So stop complaining. And to be honest, $15 a month, like I don't know where everyone lives, obviously. I live near New York City. That's basically less than the cost of a drink nowadays. If I go out to a bar, like all these stupid ass drinks cost like $16 to $18 now, and they always have bullshit in it like elderflower. I don't even know what the fucking elderflower is, but you know, everyone's trying to be all fancy nowadays, and everything costs $15 plus for a drink at a bar. So think of it that way. For the cost of a single drink at a bar, next time you go out, just stick to 2 drinks instead of 3, and you could already afford the monthly packs. So anyways, I hope that kind of helped you guys understand what packs are good values and which ones are really garbage values, and have fun whaling if that appeals to you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and it's 2 days till Christmas, so Merry Christmas. See you later, guys.